Now, if you watched Monday night's Facebook video, you'll hear what I was trying to explain about cold air coming down and pressing south as we get into February. And what I'm going to show you here is this is the temperature anomalies. This is basically whether it's above or below normal. And you can see as we're in the end of this month, we're still about a degree or so above normal. But then as we move into that first week of the month where I think there's going to be snow, you can see temperatures drop. Now, this is the 7-day average between the 30th of January and the 6th of February. And you can see the pressing down. Here's that Mason-Dixon line. It's a little further south here, but you can see that cold air is seeping down, and you can see it really seep down between the 1st and the 8th of February. You can see almost 6 degrees below normal up in the northeast up here in north central, and even down by Philly, you're 3 degrees below normal. And that is where I see that cold air going. Now this is showing snow basically between now and the beginning of March, and you can see it's pressed all the way down here. And these look like modest numbers, 11 inches in Philly, 12 inches in Philly, 12 towards New York City. But considering there hasn't been any snow here, it's only going to take one storm, which I think is going to happen, to make these numbers high. And I'm sticking with it. There's going to be one good nor'east snowstorm sometime in February to where the I-95 corridor gets slammed. Otherwise, if you look at the rest of the state, numbers are pretty high for the month. So that's pretty good snowfall. So I just wanted to point that out for you. And there's a Euro control model. And that one actually brings heavy snow all the way down here to Virginia Beach and into North Carolina, and just a little bit more numbers up here, but it would bring the snow down here because it actually sees what it sees, and on its what models it uses is that there would be snow to the south. So I'm trying to point out that winter's not over. So coinciding with that cold air that I just showed you dropping down, this is February 2nd. I'll start it here. This is February 2nd, and that's as of Thursday night, late, what happened. And that's based on a 24-hour couture model on the GFS. So that's kind of how I'm looking at stuff. Now, I'm not saying we're going to get this big snowstorm, but it all makes sense. It all starts to come together. And when you go back to 2017, when I started this, in 2016, whatever it was, that's the kind of stuff I look at, and that's what I throw out there in advance. And a lot of times it hits, and a couple times it don't. But I'm giving you some backup on this, the YouTube page, exactly what I'm looking at and why I'm looking at it. So then as that one moves away, if we really want to get into having a little fun and games with snow, especially in southeastern Pennsylvania and eastern PA, this is February 7th and 8th. So there's a couple storms on the table. And like I tried to explain, the battleground's going to be just south of Pennsylvania here. So storms are going to start coming south and then cut. And so where that sets up is where this all the snow is going to go, and it's going to start piling up. And I always try to teach you this is you get snow on the ground, you get a good solid snowpack, and it refrigerates the air, and then what happens is you get more snow. Snow breeds snow. All right, this is Fred. This is your YouTube report from Monday, the 23rd of January. Subscribe, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, scream out the windows. Get me some subscribers. Okay, take it easy and be safe.